are now locked in.
It's the girl.
Forever, 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 forever.
Yeah, it's
Forever, 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 forever.
stuck at a green light. That's every Monday night at 8. So tune in, 'cause you don't wanna be late. It's exclusive and it get explicit. You don't wanna miss this. Tuck the kids in and pour a glass of miss. And it's something for the men too, black and European too. All around the plane, yeah, we different but got same views. I can smell it in the air, it don't seem right. Brand new pins, but I'm stuck at a green light. And we losing our jobs to vaccines, right? I don't know what I'ma do, this can't be life. But mama said you must pull it together, 'cause as long as we got us and we together, it's forever.
Forever, 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 forever.
Stuck at a green light.
What's up? What's up? What's going on? Up in the zone or up at your home. It is going down. Mayhem Monday, stuck at a green light. Let's get it. Let's go, baby. This is your girl forever the realest, coming at you on this Mayhem Monday. It is definitely going down tonight. Okay, so get that drink, get that smoke, and get ready to chill. I hope everybody had a lovely, lovely day today. You know what I'm saying? Give a grin, tell a friend that is definitely popping right now. Stuck at a green light. Join me on Facebook. Join me on YouTube. Let's get it popping. Not stopping. Instagram people, you know what's up. The link is definitely in the story. So let's get it. Let's go. Okay. Stuck at a green light is basically just like this. That green light is those opportunities, those goals. Okay, but sometimes in life you get stuck, you know what I mean? So, hey, don't be stuck for too long. Put the pedal to the metal. Let's get it. Let's go. Okay, tonight is going to be a wonderful night. We're going to be discussing leveling up. What does that mean to level up in life, level up in your profession, level up in education? Let's get it. Let's go. Yes, join the conversation. Leave a comment up in the comments. Okay, it's definitely going down. I am so excited to have someone in cyberspace with your girl who is a straight up queen. Okay, straight up diva. Okay, I'm telling you, I have the wonderful Princess Vashon up in cyberspace with your girl forever. Okay, so it's going down. We're going to get to know all about her. Let's get it. Let's go. Okay, so hey, what it do? What it do? So lots and lots of wonderful things is, you know, coming up and to be expected. Your girl forever is going to be getting back into throwing events and everything, you know, doing the whole red carpet, whole shebang, and really, really upgrading Stuck at a Green Light live show. I'm planning on having it actually like in person sometimes with a live audience and stuff of that nature. So just get ready for the newness to come. I thank everybody for tuning in tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, give a grin, tell a friend that is definitely popping right now. So I am excited, you know what I mean? Because it's about to be a dope night. So I am going to introduce the wonderful, the magnificent, the queen that makes it happen in LA. Okay. When it comes down to events, when it comes down to management, publicists, when it comes down to wellness, health, and beauty, I have to introduce to you all Princess Vashon. What's up, gorgeous Miss Smith?
Hi, how are you?
Cyberspace. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. You know, I'm just chilling, relaxing on this wonderful, wonderful Monday. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So Monday is that day. You know what I mean? You just turned up for the weekend. You know, it's the beginning of the month.
Exactly.
I mean, the month. That too. The beginning of the
Yeah, but then the week.
the beginning of the week, and everybody be like, whatever on a Monday. But you know what? It's new beginnings. It's time to, get it in. You feel me? So how are you
Yeah,
doing?
I'm doing great. I am doing great.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, I mean, of course, it is definitely a pleasure to have you on Stuck at a Green Light as a guest tonight.
Thank you.
So, I'm
I'm
really
excited to
excited.
be here.
Absolutely. And you looking just fabulous.
Thank you.
You
You
is
too,
looking
honey. I like your
fabulous.
braids.
Thank you. Thank you. I be trying to get it popping myself.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So it's all good. It's all good. So I mean, wonderful things is definitely popping, And first, I just want you to let the people know what's up. Who is Princess Bashan? You know what I mean? And let them have it.
Man. Well, I am first of all, I would like to give all honor and thanks to God and he's the one who has me in the position I'm in. My husband's a minister, so we're always praying here. So, prayer changes things. So I'm a mom. I'm a celebrity hair and makeup artist. I work with celebrities and clients for red carpets as a publicist, and I do focus groups. So I'm just kind of like I see things in a bigger way, and I'm a doer, not just a visionary, because visionaries have the vision, but you also need someone to actually produce that vision, and so I'm both of those things.
Yeah, and that remind me of just, a dreamer. Like nothing come to dreamer but dreams.
Right, right.
So it's one thing to have the vision, but it's another to be a doer and to definitely, do what it takes to get what you want manifested and happening and grooving in your life. And that's a part of the topic of the night. We're definitely discussing leveling up, and this is just such a wonderful, wonderful like discussion to have with you because I mean your story, I know your story, and where you are today is definitely amazing. So I mean my girl, I mean let's go into New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? I mean that's
Yes.
where we're from over here, you feel me? You've
Yeah.
been in LA, but give us a little background about coming from New Orleans.
Yeah.
New Orleans, which one is it, girl? Tell me.
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
If
Come
you're
on.
from
Come
if
on,
you're
get it
from New
right.
Orleans, it's New Orleans. But
No.
you could do New Orleans,
Okay.
But New Orleans is a very interesting place. I'm from New Orleans East, so I'm not, from the areas, where it was really bad. I'm from the, really cool area. But yeah, I lived there for 5 years and I moved out here. But I did go back and forth and live out there, and I'm so happy I did because it gave me that down home vibe mixed in with the, LA vibe. So
Hmm.
yeah.
Okay, okay. So, I mean, what is something that you want us to like, like remember about New Orleans? Like, what is like the trademarkish essence of, that's that
The
environment?
food, baby.
The
The
food.
food.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm a
exactly.
food. Like I like food from all over the place, girl. So I mean, hey, that's good to know because
Yeah,
I've
the
never been to
food.
New Orleans before, so I've been
Oh
wanting to know
man,
like what's
you
up. I've
have to
always heard
go.
about Mardi Gras,
Oh yeah, Mardi Gras or the Essence Festival.
the Essence Festival. Yes, the whole shebang.
Yes.
So that's definitely awesome. So coming from New Orleans and then coming to West Hollywood and like what was the big culture change for you?
Well, I was so young, but the culture change was, I mean, it was like the late 70s, and going from a place where it was like majority African American or Creole people to a place where it was just a complete mixture of everyone. I adapted easily because I was only 5 years old, so it was like easy adapt.
Oh,
But it
good.
was a difference, so
Yeah, but
yeah.
I mean, the roots is always gonna be within. You know what I'm
Oh
saying? So, absolutely. Even being 5 years old, like moving to a whole new city. I mean, I'm sure that's still such a big change. So that's definitely awesome. And let's talk about it. I know a lot of times you must hear like princess. Okay. So what made you name yourself princess? But let's get down to the get down and set the record straight.
Yeah. Yes. That's my birth name. My name is Princess Vashon. Vashon is my middle name. And my last name is Waddell, but I just took that off of the end just for business purposes. And I felt like Princess Vashon sounded like a good name for somebody who is in the fashion industry and beauty and stuff. And it just kind of, my parents named me that, and I just kind of went with it. And that's the
You
story
know, it's
behind the name.
really rare. You know, it's rare when your parents give you the name. You know what I mean? Because when I first met you and I, heard your name for the first time and even pronounced it, I was like, damn, this name sounds expensive. Girl, I love it though. I'm saying? So, I mean, heck yes. Like, okay, so let's dive into it, So you spoke of your mom and everything, and I know they come from, like doing what is it, Grand Dragon? Like, can you give us some more about like that?
Oh boy. So that's
Yeah,
my mom's
like, let's
grandfather.
get into it, because mom's is already popping with the name. So come
Right.
on, let's dive into,
Well,
the
that
greatness.
is a part of, unfortunately, the KKK, which we all know. And so he was the Grand Dragon, which that is a leader, one of the big leaders of that um,
Oh, your mom's
organization.
grandfather. Right, right, right. Okay.
Yes. So
Okay,
that's
but
what that
still,
is.
I mean, damn, that's still, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's history. It's
Yeah.
important. It's something to be educated on and to
Oh yeah,
know
for
and to
sure.
know that this is a part of
To
your
know that somebody like that had a whole family going on in Mississippi, and he actually passed away the day he went to go lynch somebody. But he because he was a part of that whole lynching thing in Mississippi, and he passed away in a bayou because his car crashed and his leg got stuck underneath the dashboard, so he couldn't get out of there. So he actually stayed under there. And hey, karma's something else. But then
That's that instant karma. Like,
yes,
that happened to, one of my friends, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? He was, aiming to go gun somebody else down and tripped and ended up shooting himself. You know, ain't that something? I
yeah,
mean, you have to understand that we are not here by accident. Like, you cannot play with God's people. I mean, we're all God's children, but we sometimes have to be disciplined.
oh
Like,
yeah.
and sometimes it's the ultimate discipline action, and that's just checking right the heck out. And that's that
Hmm.
instant karma, and that's what makes it, very important to know this history about ourselves, our ancestry, where we
Exactly.
come from. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Because like today, somebody can call you a racist slur, not even knowing that your mom's grandfather was, a
Yeah.
grand dragon type
Was
stuff. But as
obviously
generations,
Caucasian. Yeah.
exactly, and
Hmm.
people don't know this and be ignorant. That's
Exactly.
what I call it.
Yep. Yep.
That's what I call it. I mean, because we're all, 50 shades of brown.
Exactly. That part.
you
That
know,
part.
very exotic creature.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
should not, we got to kill it. So, all the people out there that's still racist today, shame on you. Okay. 2024, no,
Yeah.
okay. This is Mamba mentality. We're definitely going into the game leveling up.
100%.
Man, let's get it. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? So let's give a little bit more of our history. So I know that, like, our parents, of course, is a major, major part. And not only that, our grandparents and beyond and beyond. My grandfather is William Marshall Blackula. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Herman's Castle. So it's in the blood to be great. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? So I just want you to share a little bit about your dad's background and I mean the things that he have done when it comes down to the culture.
Yes. Well, my dad was raised in New Orleans his whole life, and he is a musician. And so his background is Indonesian and Bangladeshi, and then on his dad's side is Creole from New Orleans. So he was started off in a group called the Meters, with my uncle. Right now, they're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Shout out to my uncle Leo Nocentelli. And yes,
Dope.
they're in the Rock and Roll. He's the guitar player from the Meters. And then also my dad, once he moved out here to LA, he joined a group called the Undisputed Truth, which was Shaka Khan's sister, Taka Khan, singing lead vocals, my dad on the keyboards, and they did that song Smiling Faces, Smiling Faces. Yeah, so they did that song, and then my dad helped co-wrote the song Car Wash with Norman Whitfield.
Dopeness. Okay, well, the
Yes.
dopeness is definitely real. That is so like great to have, in
Mhm.
your legacy.
Yes,
You
definitely.
know, in your legacy. And to come from a family that, on different levels that have a big story, a big history, something that's not going to be forgotten.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So I love it. Princess is just so much like layers. You know what I'm saying? Because all of us humans is like onions. And I mean, I just love, without the smell, I hope. Layers. Okay, well then let's go to roses then.
Right, right.
But to peel, right? To peel back and to actually get to know things about you that I'm sure people looking at this interview like, what? Like I've been doing princess for this long and didn't even know, these things. You know what I'm saying? So let's dive right into it. I want to know a little bit more about like some family history too, because let's go into what's up with Uncle Leo.
Oh yeah. Uncle Leo, he is the guitar player from a very popular group called the Meters out of New Orleans. They have a lot of popular songs that people have sampled over the years for rap songs. And he's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, so I'm really proud of him. And yeah, he's a guitar player for the Meters.
I love it. I love
Yeah.
it. And this is a lesson. What do your kids feel about this? Like, have you ever talked about, these things with, because I know you mentioned your husband. So, that just go to show that marriage is still alive and well, honey. Let's get it.
Oh my
Okay.
God. Yeah, we're having our 29th anniversary in June, on June 24th.
Well, congratulations, June
Thank
24th. So
you.
what's going on? What we got planned?
Oh man, nothing big. Next year, something big for 30 though. But
Okay.
yeah, we're probably gonna go
Yeah,
out,
some
do our thing.
milestones.
But next year it's gonna be something big.
Okay, well, I'm loving it.
Yeah.
I'm loving it. So we go from wifey, mother, you know what I mean? And so let's dive into Perceptive by Princess Fashawn. Let's dive into the juice, of the outside of the house game. Like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yes, the outside of the house game. So let's talk about it. So, what inspired you to do Perceptive by Princess Bashan. And what does it mean?
So perceptive means that you're in tune to what people might want or need after maybe a short conversation with them. I'm really in tuned. I'm an empath, so I'm really in tuned with people. So I felt like perceptive was a good concept for my brand because I started off with just it being like a hair and makeup kind of wellness event. Company, and it has just blossomed into so much. But it's perceptive is something that I feel like I am, so I know when I'm talking to people I can kind of dive deeper into what their needs are. When they just tell me a few things I can kind of get the perception of what they particularly need for whatever event they want to present.
Mhm. And I think that was definitely the vibes with you and I, because stuck at a green light, when you say, what does it mean to you, is different perspectives, is different, ways of viewing one thing. And so
Yeah.
when you're asking somebody this question and you get all these different views,
Hmm.
all these different perspectives, you know what I'm saying? And that's what kind of level. So that's how I can relate with that. So that's really dope. Really, really dope. And then you said you started off like with hair and makeup. So let's get into a little bit of that,
Yeah.
the hair side and the makeup side. and the
Yes.
wellness of it all. But we got people up in the comments. Let's get it. Let's go. What's up? Okay, CO Beats is up in the building. What's going on?
Yay.
Check out my boy CO Beats. Okay, Flytrap TV. It definitely goes down in the town. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I see that Drea, the Gemini, show some love. I'll be at a pool party, but salute. And see, this is the things that I really admire about people that support the show. You don't have to physically sit here and watch. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Showing up, showing some love is definitely enough for me. You feel
Yes.
me? So shout out to people that done tap in, you know what I'm saying? So let's dive into it. So Perceptive, health and beauty came into doing hair and makeup and wellness. And what inspired you to go in that route?
I've been a hair and makeup artist, I feel like my whole life. Even as a teenager, I did my friends, mine. So I got licensed in 1998 as a licensed cosmetologist, so I can do facials, massage, hair, makeup, and everything. So I just felt like everything was bigger, and I still do. So then it was like, okay, well, graduate and go work in a salon. And I went and worked in a salon for like 6 months, and I just was looking around, and I felt like there has to be more to being a hair and makeup artist than standing behind a chair waiting for someone. I just always
Mhm.
seen the bigger picture, and I was like, oh, you know what I could do? I could do a mobile beauty and wellness, and I'll put together a team,
Mobile.
and this is back in like 2000, before anybody, maybe even 1999, but no one was talking about mobile massage or mobile. That didn't exist.
Uh-huh.
So, and I was doing that back here in Burbank, in like 2000. I was going to Telemundo. I was going to celebrities' houses here in Burbank, and I was doing the mobile spa that everybody's talking about right now over 24 years ago.
That is such a dope idea. And I've been seeing that lately too, like with people that be doing haircuts and stuff.
Hmm.
And I think like that's like hecka convenient and just like a dope, avenue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's what's up. We got the fam up in
Hey,
cyberspace. What's
True.
up? What's up? True. P is up in cyberspace and the place to be. What is going on? Showing some love up in the zone.
Hey.
I know. Okay, so what's some celebrities that you have styled?
That I have, well, that I'm doing a publicity for. I'm a publicist, and I'm signed to, they're signed with me. I have True.P. He was just up in here, and he's an amazing producer, artist. We'll talk about that a little bit later, I think. But
Yeah.
also Onyx, shout out to Sticky, Fredro. And then of course, everybody knows that I am highly connected, business partners, and I'm the publicist for Big Percy. Everybody knows that.
Yes.
He's
Yeah.
like my little brother, and we're definitely family and working together. So that, and oh my gosh, quite a few other people. Pro the Madman. I'm his manager
Shout
and his
out.
publicist. And I'm True's manager as well. I'm working with LJ right now as his publicist, and Paris from the music group As Yet. Um,
Mhm.
yeah, I'm working with Paris and a few other people. Davina, shout out to Davina, and some actresses and models as well.
I love it, and you named so many people, and you also, stated like the publicist and management side of Perceptive. Like, let's get into it. Let's get it. Let's go. I mean,
Yes.
let's talk about it because you do work with very, very big, legendary people. You have, said the names of some of these people, but I would like to dive in a little deeper to who these people actually are. You know what I'm saying? So let's go into
Yes.
y'all. Come on, Big Percy. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yes.
shout out to Big Percy up in the building. So how did
Yes.
everything transpire with the relationship building of people that's on this caliber?
Yeah. I mean, I think like with Big Percy, our kids were playing basketball together here in Burbank in high school, and he was just another dad at the gym. I had no idea who he was. So it's kind of organic how we met. And it's definitely organic to the point of why we are good friends the way we are. It's because a lot of people, I'm with them, they run up, they're like, Big Percy, listen to my song, or let's work together, or whatever. And I was just like, hey, dad from the basketball gym. And
Yeah.
we just kind of like linked up from that point. And then it's like nonstop, we do so much stuff together. And that's just like family stuff as well. So it's just like a definite connection that I see definitely growing and getting bigger and bigger for sure.
Absolutely. And I'm definitely looking forward to it because it'd be like, it's powerhouses. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you meet people and it's about, like we said, leveling up. I mean, we can always keep going back to the topic, because it's very, very often that is what we need individuals, people to, you know, be an asset or just a help to us leveling up in the professions that we're doing, and to meet someone in a family, because we started off with that, what I'm
Yes, I
saying,
love
and
it.
this is great. Like a
Hmm.
family dynamic, and
Hmm.
still able to make these connections. I mean, because it was, for those of you who don't know, and correct me if I'm wrong, but Big Percy used to be Snoop's manager, right?
That's correct. Hmm.
Yeah, so it's death row all day. Like
All day.
okay, so a parent we going, support my child, and then you meet this person, and it's just been greatness ever since.
Oh
We
my
got
gosh.
beef going on. I mean, every time I'm looking up, like it's definitely popping. I love the big P and little P. I just think
Yeah,
that is too cute. You know what I'm saying? And just keep the dynamic going on. When there's people that vibe, they just vibe.
right. Exactly.
And I can speak for myself, like, Princess, like in this walk of doing Stuck at a Green Light, I've met so many wonderful people. Okay. But someone like you have been a consistent support of Stuck at a Green Light, Forever the Realist, whatever I got going on. I just want to give a little bit of history about us real quick. You know what I'm saying? We're going on for
Yes.
2 months. I gotta do it. I do. So, okay, people, I met Princess at the Corrupt Media Day. I think that was the second time. The first time I met Princess was at her celebrity basketball game. Shout out to Silky Fine. She's the one who invited me, that day. But it was something about that second time at the Corrupt Media Day when Princess was like, all right, girl, come out and do some stuff at my events. And it has just been like Thelma and Louise ever since. Like,
Yes.
it's been such a wonderful thing. And I'm really, really thankful. I'm thankful for the support. I'm thankful for, just you always just being there. You feel me? Like with my events, Princess have been both of my events that I threw in
Yes.
LA, that was major successes. Okay,
Yes.
Princess has been just I've been media manager, still media manager. Let's
Yes.
go doing red carpets, and we've just been a powerhouse of support with one another. So, shout out to all the sisters that out there that's able to support each other and hold each
Yes.
other down like my girl right here. So,
For
shout
sure. I
I
love
have
you. You're
my
amazing. You're amazing.
thank you. With all of the media outlets that we know of, I've asked you this before, so this is a great time to do this. Is that with all of the media outlets out there, and you have love for everyone, but
Yes.
what really like gravitated you to the whole Stuck in a Green Light movement?
I mean, it speaks for itself. Stuck at a green light. Anything that drew me in as far as wanting to be a part of it, because I feel like I'm always stuck at a green light. I'm going. But your personality and the way you act and the way you had your unique, selfie videos on the carpet and your willingness to be a part of something, and just it's a package, and I think because you touched on so many of these different points that it kind of drew me to you, because it was more than just one or two things. It was like, hey, she really wants it. She has the concept, she has the voice and the vibe, and so the whole package is what I was looking at. And it very interesting. Like you said, I know a lot of media, but they don't have that all going on.
Yes, my whole thing was to be different. Like, what can I do different that everybody else is doing? And I'm so happy that it seemed like it's becoming very successful. Like, it is very catchy. A lot of people is really digging it. So I just thank you. I thank everybody who supports Stuck at a Green Light. It's all love, and let's get it, let's go, because it's more great to
Yes.
talk about. I mean, Onyx.
Yes.
Slam! Da, 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 da. Let the
Let the
boys
boys be
know.
boys.
I can't help myself. I'm not trying to be banned because it's copyright this and copyrights that.
Right.
Let's get into Onyx. Okay, let's get it. Let's go. Like, how did this magnificent combination become?
Well, shout out to True.p because
Hey.
he's the one that put that together for me and brought me into that. True, my artist, his manager and publicist. Well, he has been working with Onyx and he's done some production and engineer for them. And that's how I got connected. And basically they contacted True and basically said to him, I see all the stuff you're doing. So how are you doing? I mean, we need to talk to your publicist because you're everywhere. And so True contacted me and was like, hey, Sticky and Fredro said I'm everywhere and they kind of want to talk to you. And that's how it happened because they saw that he was just, we do our thing. We try to make sure that we support people and, and get the support back. But yeah, definitely support is one of our strong suits that we're definitely going to go out there and support situations.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really good. What are some of the wonderful things that you guys have already conquered and accomplished?
Oh boy, with Onyx, we accomplished their tour that they just did in the US. Right now they're on tour all over the world. But we did True performed there as well. We did San Diego, LA. It was just amazing, So we did that, and then I also got some brand deals for Onyx and some clothing stuff they wore on tour. Shout out to the Better Man collection, the BM collection. I
Shout
got
out.
them wearing that. And so,
That's what's
just kind of
up.
connecting the dots. You know what I do. I want to stick with the
That's
people. I want to make sure they get somewhere because I could grab all these people. They're all trying to talk to me, but how is that really going to? I want to build something. So, to build something, you have to keep going at a steady pace with the same people, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I keep on adding in different people, it's not going to add, it's not going to build up. It might build out, but I'm trying to go up. So, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean that's what the publicists and management do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Is that's what it's about. And but being able to have that, what are some of the challenges that you face in this position?
um People wanting to be a part of my team or like but they don't have the skills or the capability at this point yet, or maybe not the finances, because I'm known to like work with people when it comes to that. So it's not like I'm a stickler,
Mhm.
like you have to give me this thousands of dollars, but but something has to be agreed upon. And
Right.
sometimes that becomes a problem. People think they could get this, for free, I guess, but it just doesn't
Mhm.
work like this. It's my job. So with that being
Mhm.
said, everybody wants to be paid for their job, obviously. And another thing is that people come to my events or kind of tap in with me on Instagram just to kind of gain all the resources that I have, but they don't
Mhm.
really want to they don't really want to work or do the work that takes to get to that. They just want to kind of take it. So that kind of thing happens as well.
What's up with that? You know what I'm saying? People, let me know up in the comments. This entitlement that people have, this thing of, I don't. It's like mine. Like,
Yeah.
you trade. Okay,
Hmm.
everything is about trade. Everything is about marketing. Everything is about product. And the
Yeah.
thing that you're doing is not. It's product. It's a service.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a service. And I be thinking the same thing with Stuck at a Green Light. It's like, this is my platform that I create.
Hmm.
I don't work for Fox. I don't work for CNN or TMZ. You know, but
Exactly.
you want to be on the platform, and this is for the up and this is for people that need to pay their dues. Let's put
Hmm.
it because there's levels to this. Did I make sense?
Exactly. 100%.
Yes, yes. And it's like, being in a position of, actually, throwing events, my services, coming out my footage, the work, the editing, this
Oh yeah.
like, dude, you know what I'm saying? So I can
Hmm.
definitely relate. And unfortunately, it's a lot of that in the entertainment.
Oh, that's yeah. Yep. That's why I like to work in different things. Like I do work in entertainment, but I work in a whole bunch of different other things. Like
Mhm.
weddings and different avenues. Because like you can't have everything in entertainment. I just don't think it's gonna work. You know.
I mean, I can definitely agree there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Big
Yeah.
time. So it's just like really unfortunate. But, as time goes on, I'm sure, hopefully those things will change, So I know you spoke about, True.p. So like I say, due to copyright reasons, your girl, have to play things on a low. But if you guys want to check out Faded, all right, let's get it, let's go. Faded by Davina. How you say salam?
Yep.
Featuring True.p. Check it out. This is the just I love this video. It's very, very colorful, fun, and the whole vibe
Oh
of the
my
music.
God.
Huh?
I said, oh my God, this is like my baby right here.
Yes, yes. So let's talk about it. Let's get it.
Hmm.
Let's go. I mean, come on, y'all. Give it up. I got, Princess Rashawn is up in cyberspace. We are diving into all of the juice. Okay. So
Yes.
this is the dopeness of your dopeness. All right. The video Faded. And yeah, like how did this all come about? How do you feel now that this is completed? Like just everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
So this song came about because True and Davina are both my artists, and I just envisioned, and that's what I'm saying. I go with my visions. I envisioned them collaborating on a song, and so we all went to the studio and did it. They collaborated on this
Oh,
song.
everybody. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got distracted.
So yeah, we collaborated on this. I mean, they collaborated on this song in the studio. We wrote it up. True, shout out to True for producing the song. He created the beat and everything, and then it was time for the music video. So I produced the music video. I'm the director as well, and
Look at you. Get
yes.
it.
And
Look
then I'm
at
also I did Davina's hair like
you.
that. I did Davina's hair, obviously. So the blue and all the
Okay.
braids and all that stuff, I did that. Shout out to True Legacy Vodka in
True
there, Big
legacy.
Percy.
Uh-huh.
So we actually got sponsors and brands to sponsor us. We have Rove in there, like all the brands in there sponsored the music video and paid for it and everything. So shout out to all the brands in the video. And it was just kind of like a concept. We wanted it to have like that rave party vibe.
Mhm.
Also, like they're going into different dimensions. So, when they walk through that doorway, that was another place they were going. It's like, and that whole concept was kind of the vision. Yeah. So it,
Very
it came out
true.
really good. True's getting his massages, Davina's getting her tooth gems, you know.
And that's all the things that you do. How artistic, creative, and genius it is. All the things that you do in one packaged piece of artistic work. Like, you feel me, as far as this video. And I can relate to you again because I'm a woman of many hats as well. And
Yes.
that's what Stuck at a Green Light Media is to me. It's my playground of all the things that I like to do. Yes, I like to rap. Yes, I like to perform. Yes, I like to do red carpet. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And
Yes.
when I see stuff like this is what really, really inspires me. And it makes me like to keep being around individuals like yourself because it's just dopeness how the creative skills be flowing, girl. Okay? It's
Man.
really flowing.
Thank you.
Yeah, so shout out to you. Shout out to, the whole team. I think that is so dope. Everybody, when you get a chance, check out Faded. It's just on all platforms. You know what
Yes.
I'm saying? The videos on YouTube, check it out. A dope, dope
It's
song.
on Pandora now. It's hard to get things on Pandora, but shout out to Pandora, True and Davina, because Faded is on Pandora now.
Let's get it. Let's go. All right, now. So let's dive into the some more fun. All
Mhm.
right, because when it comes down to perceptive, it don't stop. All right, it don't stop. Okay, event creator and director. Oh my God, let's get it. Let's go. This is one woman, okay, that don't play when it comes down to events. And I mean, you can't pick her brain. I got to sit there and think, like, girl, how do you do this consistently, and you level up every time, you execute every time, and the quality of your events is magnificent. So let's
Thank
dive into
you.
that component of what you do, being, an event creator and director. So we
Yeah.
talked a little bit about the director part, but let's get
Yeah.
let's
I mean, for me, I just feel like the desire to have people enjoy themselves is kind of like the first thing I think about. Like, how can people enjoy themselves? And activations is the first thing that comes to mind, is that when they get there, they have something to do. A lot of people always say, every time I go to your events, there's so much to do. You have like massages, you have tooth gyms, you have a 360 booth, you have a live painter, somebody getting their body painted. You have, there's a lot going on. But I think that's the thing, is nowadays that people's minds are moving so fast that they're going to want to go here, here, here. You need to have all that in one place. And that's kind of what I do with my events, is that I put all this interesting stuff, like a celebrity basketball game with a fashion show, in one place.
I mean, speaking of the celebrity basketball game, like how it is like working with Dusty.
Oh, it was cool. Shout out to Dusty the rapper. Yeah, he's awesome.
That's what's
Yes.
up. Okay, and then
Yes.
what other people that I've seen at the celebrity basketball game? Is you just girl, the celebrities just bad. I can't even get it out. The celebrities be out there. All the events I've been to, I know I've seen, like, I mean, you have the basketball wives that one.
Yes.
Shout out to just dang girl, help me.
Um, oh my God, everybody at the Loonies, shout out
Everybody,
to the
like,
Loonies.
period.
I got five on it. We had
Yes, yes.
Miguel Nunez was one of the coaches, and shout out to Miguel and Big Percy coaching against each other this year. On September 29th, we'll have a rematch of Miguel against Percy, because they need to rematch this. Okay,
Girl,
because
I wish I could pull up the interview right now. When I interviewed Miguel, he was like, "This is not fair." Percy had all of the professionals. I had a team full of. It was just
no,
hilarious.
I picked the teams though. I picked all the players, so it wasn't Percy. Percy didn't pick his own team. So that being said, but Miguel did have a good team, because he had Hezi God, which, shout out to Hezi God, is amazing. He was on the red team, and he also helped have the event go viral. And I had over 30 million views of that celebrity basketball game with Hezi God there, and it was on ESPN on their Instagram. It was on hoops, some hoop page. It just was on all the big name sports pages. Was my celebrity basketball game from last year with Hezi God, and he was on the red team. So Miguel did have some good players.
Craziness, success, and that's what I'm talking about. The whole leveling up of things. The main thing with leveling up is not giving up.
Oh yeah,
That is the main thing. The
yeah,
not being stuck at a green light. To know that these opportunities are there. To know that I am able and I'm powerful enough to be a creator. And I'm
exactly.
powerful enough to, it may be challenging. It may be times when I want to give up. It may be times when you hear no, no, no. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, even you talking about the celebrity basketball game, like, girl, did you ever think that it was going to reach that
No,
potential? Like, you
no
feel me?
way, no way. Never thought about it. And Percy contacted me recently, because Percy's the one who told me it was. He just texts me just this, you viral. And that's it. I was like, what? Percy, what? I was like, what are you talking about? So then he sent me ESPN and all the pages that it was on. And so he just did that to me last week again. Shout out to Big Percy. Hit me up a week and said, I'm viral. I don't know if you saw the interview where I was talking about Big Percy. It was on Instagram. He said that's viral as well right now. And that was about a week ago. So, I mean, I don't know.
No, let's keep going viral. Let's keep winning. Let's keep going big, being big. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it with the right people around you, with the dopeness of vibes.
That's exactly what it is. Shout out to my whole team. I'm telling you, if I missed anybody, Pro the Madman,
Just
True
say it.
P,
Come on.
Big Percy, Onyx, Fredro, Davina, Lala, Leilani Shu, Zach Andrews, everyone who's on my team. Big shout out.
Absolutely. Yeah. Shout out to the team players. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? Because the team is definitely real and it definitely goes down. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, big ups to everybody. Let's take a dive into what's really going on. Just like the past events and the past things that you have going on. I'm not one to just be like, hey, go check out my girl Instagram. Nah, we're about to check it out right now. So it is definitely going down. Stuck at a green light tonight. My girl Princess Michonne is up in cyberspace. Okay.
hey.
Yeah, we are checking out the Instagram page. Okay. Because let's see what's going on. And shout out to you big time. You know what I'm saying? For, promoting the show. You
Oh
know what I
yeah.
mean? So yes, the celebrity basketball game, that's something that we've talked about. And this is the vendors and the things that be taking place, girl.
Yes, the models. Shout out to the models and the vendors and he's actually one of the designers that walked as his brand walk, but it was amazing, great location.
So
Yeah.
when did you have it at this year? I hate that I wasn't able to make it this
Well,
year, but
this
it's
is not the official game though. My official game is on the 29th. I do that
oh,
alone.
there
Yeah,
you know.
it's on September 29th is the official celebrity basketball shootout 3. So that's
Oh,
something.
darn
Yes,
it.
you didn't miss it. This is something
Hey.
that Dusty wanted me to be a part of, just with him and I, because he said he saw my other basketball event and was there, and he felt like there would be nobody else that can pull it off other than me. And so I linked up with him, and we pulled it off.
There
Shout
we
out to
go.
one of my sponsors. You saw it on there,
Uh-huh.
Pearson's Farm. This is the winery. This is made of honey.
I love it. Look at just the vibes, and that's what I'm saying, Princess. Like you have this thing, and this is even for like when you're working at a job. It's the higher ups is what I'm saying is what sets the tone. So
Yes,
you being a higher up, you're creating these events, or even being a part of other higher ups. Like you could tell the energy all throughout the place is so chill. So
yes.
wonderful. You know what I'm saying? And so, and for the people in the back who didn't hear me, the higher ups at the time.
Yes, and like you just said, the vibe of the event and the peacefulness and the love, all that stuff is extremely important to me. It's not like, oh, I don't care. No, no, no. That's what I'm thinking about when I'm creating an event. That's what I'm thinking about if I'm doing somebody's hair and makeup, like the makeup and hair shots that are on there. Shout out to Barbara, the blonde right there. I did her hair and makeup, but I mean, when I'm doing that, I'm trying to deliberately satisfy and make someone happy. So that's kind of it's intentional.
That's so interesting. You deal with all these different personalities and, like making something work. I mean, I wonder, let's talk about it with event throwers. Why does it mean so much to us for people to have a good time?
I don't know. I think for me, I think that it's because that's the type of people we are, and I think that
Mhm.
people are satisfying people. Like I said, is important, and that would be important as far as events. It'd be important as far as like people wanting, for publicity reasons, wanting me to be their publicist to get them on as many red carpets as I possibly can. So making them happy on it's one of that's the most important thing to me. Then everything falls into place. But making people happy, ooh, hits fest, that's one of me and True's hits fest.
Get it, let's go. Yes, the
Yes.
hip test too. I mean, come with it.
We
And the
had
sound
sound
bowl.
bowl.
Come on,
Yes.
man.
So
I love
that's my
it.
vibe. Wellness. I put wellness in everything. Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like we'll have our best selves if we're well, right? So wellness is very, very important. And how you feel about yourself is important. That all goes together with like hair and makeup to me. Just feeling like your best self.
I love it. I love it. So I mean, and this is just when it comes down to Instagram, of course, that's where all the juice is at. When the put what is it called? Put the walk the walk and talk the talk. Okay,
Yes.
so this is the walk the walk right here. You know what I mean? And just
Hmm.
everything that we've talked about, and is able to you're able to have more of a visual of these things, and that's why I like to do the Instagram section. You
Yeah.
know, and so shout out to you, boo, because you definitely be doing the dang thing.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so keep it going, don't stop. You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to go into the topic of the night. Let's get it, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, we are talking about leveling up. All right. So leveling up to me is wanting something. And it's the ultimate goal. And you are doing what is necessary, the little goals, to execute the big goal. It doesn't matter how challenging it is, it doesn't matter how tired you are. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Um, you're always in an uncomfortable position, meaning you're not comfortable, you're not content. You can have millions of dollars, the biggest business ever, but you still feel unsettled. It's a great thing because
Hmm.
that means you want to level up and level up and
Right.
level up. So it's like, what more can I do? So the people out there that's comfortable, something's wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't want to be comfortable with your feet up in one place. I mean, to each his own, but we always want to level up. So
Hmm.
I guess until you can't level up no more, right? But
And I don't feel like there's a such thing as that.
I was about to say that, like, is there such thing? So what do you think about, leveling up in your profession, leveling up in life, in love, in health? Like, you know what I mean? What is that to you, you know?
So leveling up to me is like a consistent movement. So to level up, you're stuck at a green light. And the reason why you're stuck at a green light is because you're always moving no matter what with intention. Intention on moving up the quote unquote ladder or staircase or whatever however you want to see it. But you have to continue to move with intentions on making it to your destination. And your destination is never ending. So it's not like, oh, I'm going to make it to the top and it's done, because there is no top. If you think about it, it's limitless. Everything is limitless in the world. This world is limitless. God is limitless, and you're limitless. So there is no limits. You just keep continually moving up without any, hey, I want to make it to the top, because there is no top. For me, it's continued movement. It's what needs to happen, and that's leveling up. Leveling up, you always can level up. You can always.
Always.
Hmm.
My mom, she'd be like, don't wait till you're 60 to, rest in peace to my beautiful mother. But, don't wait till you're 60 to learn. Don't wait till you're 65 to learn.
Yeah.
We're always a work in progress.
Oh yeah, for
Always,
sure.
living this life, walking this walk. You don't stop.
Right. Exactly. And that's kind of what you want. I mean, because think about it. If it's over, then what do you do next? So it's like it's never over. This is a lifelong journey we're on. And so it's lifelong leveling up. So we never stop. Why would we ever stop? We're always going to continue to move at an upward pace. And so it doesn't matter how fast or how slow, none of that parts matters. We just move with intentions on getting to the place of our desire.
Absolutely. And the biggest thing with leveling up is it advance. It's self-improvement. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? It's skills. It's how can I master? How can
Mhm.
I play this game and win?
And win. Exactly.
And actually be a winner, you
Yeah.
know, and being focused.
Hmm.
I talk about this with young Miller, shout out to Miller, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
shout out to Miller. He's one of my clients as well. I'm working with him. I'm his publicist. Shout out to Miller and
Yes,
everybody.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
definitely.
Show, like the last show that I had, you know what I mean?
Hmm. Yep.
Hey,
And he's from New Orleans too, baby.
hey, let's get ready to go. You know what I'm saying? But we our topic was, discipline, like, and it's the same with leveling up. It's tunnel vision.
You have to have discipline to do so.
You
Because if
have to
you're
have
lackadaisical and you don't care, leveling up is not going to be a priority either. There's something, it's work involved. If people think it comes easy and you have, like, say that people think, oh, I'll just get a publicist, she'll do all the work. It doesn't work that way. I want to work with somebody who has intentions on getting to the next level. You can't have intentions without working. So if you're just kind of sitting there waiting for someone else like this, I'll just wait till she does, then you're not working for yourself. And therefore, I don't think we're a good compatible connection. That's true.
period.
True is a very hard worker. Shout out to True for working so hard for the team, hooking me up. He does everything. I mean, I just shout out to True. The connection between me and True is like family as well, like Percy. But it's just like he's there when I need him. If I need anything, he's there. He makes it happen, and he's working really hard for himself. So I want to give a shout out to True.p for sure.
Absolutely.
And
Definite
Pro the
show.
Madman. Pro the Madman is another one that does
Man.
whatever he
That's
can
your
for the show.
crew, like every time, you know what I'm saying? It's like the Three Musketeers, or however you
Man.
want to say it. I mean, I'm
And
saying
I've known them for so long. I've known Pro since he was in
it.
junior high school with my little brother. So this is like he's my cousin, Pro, and then True's like family too. So it's just kind of like I get into these things. Also, I notice that it becomes like a family vibe.
Hmm.
Every time it's like, and maybe it's like maybe meant that way by God, but it's like almost like I get connected with people that we go into a deeper connection than just work. Doesn't have to be that way, but it just keeps evolving into that. It's almost like we're meant to be together. Yep.
And
Working.
then that's a big part of leveling up as well, is the company you keep. The
Hmm.
company you keep, the people that you have around you, that
Hmm.
plays a major part, because even with energy,
Oh yeah.
and you telling people that are not high vibrational, I guess, about the great things that you have going on, and then you create haters. You create people that know your recipe and then want to sell
Hmm.
it. Like, you got to be very, you got to have discernment.
Right.
And it feels good when you actually have a team where the vibes are real. We're winning out here. We're supporting one another. We're not hating on each other. We know
Yes.
what each other's challenges are. We
Hmm.
know where each other's strengths are. And we utilize it accordingly.
Yes. It's amazing. You can't
Yeah,
lose because you have people by your side who will have your back no matter what. And I mean, it's just been amazing. Everybody on my team, I
absolutely.
can say, and Davina is literally one of my best friends. I have known Davina for over 15 years. And I didn't manage her during that time. We were just friends. And then something happened where I said, you know what, let's start doing this work together. And that's kind of how we start working together. So I just feel like everybody I'm working with, I'm very connected to. Um, and I think that's helps with people don't so even in relationships or anything like that, you want to work or be around or even date someone you're connected to, right? So I think that goes with work too. It's not money that's driving me, it's the connection that's driving me, that's going to bring us to the higher place. That's going to include money, right? So but we can't have money drive us. I'm being driven right now by intentions of
Yeah,
myself and the other people on my team.
absolutely. I concur. I concur. And like you said, not being money driven, like when you look at a seed that's growing, they need natural things, light, they need water, oxygen
Mhm.
to be
Yeah,
able to grow and level up. And it's basically the same with us human beings. We need sunlight, we need oxygen. You know what I'm saying? We need those things. You
exactly.
know what I mean? And people are of those things. So to have those type of people around you to, help you grow and to be a big part of that is just blessings all in itself. And I'm not to say, like, of course, like with some individuals, you learn your lessons, and people like us that are very good hearted. What has been one of the challenges in that department when you are like facing someone that shown you that they should not be a part of what's going on, and you have a good heart, you want to give people the benefit of the doubt, like what has been like some of the challenges there?
Oh
You
boy,
know what I
a
mean?
lot. A lot, because it takes me a minute to even want to believe that they don't have good intentions. But once I do come to that
When you see the good in people.
realization, yeah, I want to see the good in them. But once I do come to that realization, I kind of just back off quietly. I don't make a big show or production out of it. I just kind of let it drift apart. I don't want to burn any bridges. I also don't want anybody to feel bad. So if I just, so I handle it that way, because a lot of people that I'm talking about, they're there just to take from the situation. So I eliminate them from the situation.
And it should be, it's like, hey, don't take my kindness for weakness. Like I know what
Yeah,
I bring to the table, and I'm
it's
like,
true.
not only that, don't let this spirituality and this soft voice fool
Exactly that part. That always fools people. And then they try to come at me in a certain way. And I'm like, oh man, yeah, please don't let that fool you. I love you and I really, really, really want the best for you, but I also want the best for myself. So I'm not
you. Period.
weak. Like I'm not weak, I'm kind. So don't take the kindness for weakness. Because I also want the best for myself and everyone else around me. And I feel like if I'm the quote unquote like leader, because I don't say boss, because a boss tells people what to do.
What to
A
do? Come on.
leader actually pulls themselves with the people. They actually work. So I'm a leader.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yes. And I was trying to do this all girl thing, with the Royal Dames. Such a learning experience for me. I remember me and one of the ladies, we had a disagreement because I wanted to be a collective. I wanted us all to do it together collectively. I didn't want to be the boss, even though stuck at a green light is, um, presenting it.
Yeah.
It's stuck in a green light. It's a media company, so it will make sense. But it was like you're not being the boss. You should run this different. It's like, wait a minute, hold up. We're all running this together. This is something that we do as far, like you said, leadership. We're all leaders in a sense. We all have, like I said, what our strengths, what our challenges, and we utilize them.
Hmm.
And you just hit it right on the nose, the point that I was trying to make. Yeah. I mean, you hear people say, oh, I'm that boss B, I'm that boss this.
Right.
But let's really, really define the words that we're using today and
Hmm.
really, really understand that word has meaning and penetration in reality and life. And to be
Exactly.
careful of your words. So calling somebody a boss, I don't tell people what to do. I'm not trying to run you. I don't pay you.
Exactly.
This is supposed to be team. This is supposed to be empowerment. This is supposed to be
Yeah.
leadership. This is
Yeah.
supposed to be, breaking chains, especially as colored women. And
Yeah.
I'm just happy that I wanted to do that.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, hey, you can't you can't expect for others to think like you. You can't expect for others to want it as bad as you do. And you just have to sometimes put your hands up and let go and let God. Let's get it let
Exactly. Exactly.
Period.
Exactly.
Period.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I wanted to dive a little bit into what's going on in the world. Okay. So,
Yeah.
I mean, is there anything else that you would like to add on to about leveling up?
Um, No, I feel like we touched on everything. Leveling up is a desire, and it should be in your own heart. And you can't expect someone else to pull it out of your heart. You have to display that to someone else that could possibly help you, but you have to display that. You can't come up to them and say, hey, what can you do with me? You need to tell me what I can do with you.
Nice, I like that. But not in a disrespectful, demanding.
Right, not
Um,
of course,
it's never
just
what you do is how you do it. You know what
right,
I'm saying?
right. But you more. It's like, hey, princess, I'm really good on red carpets. If you have any, hey, let me know. I want to be, so I need to know what somebody's desire is, and then we can make it happen.
Yes, and that is a big part. People with leveling up. Okay,
Hmm.
speak.
Speak. Yeah, exactly. Speak.
Speak. Don't be
Yes. Speak.
afraid. Don't be afraid
Exactly.
to ask for help. Don't be afraid to tell people what you want to do. Don't be looking at somebody else's competition when you admire what they do.
Exactly. 100%. That part. Yeah. Yep. If you
Look
admire what they
at them as
do,
a resource.
yeah, contact them, talk to them, figure out how you can be an asset to them, not how you can take from them. Because see, when you get on the phone to contact them and you only talk about what they could do for you, then you're gonna lose some people because
Yeah,
yeah, get on the phone, you just are in a conversation and you only talk about what they could do for you.
yeah,
You know.
absolutely. And shout out to everybody, like you know what I'm saying. And don't give up on no. You know, hey, if you are someone in position, right? Don't give me your number because I'm gonna call you. And if you want me to stop calling you, say to stop calling you. Because if you don't, I'm gonna keep calling you until I get a yes. Until I get a yes. Okay. All
Yes.
right, but if you're telling me to stop calling you, then okay, it's you know what I'm saying. But I was just talking about this. Shout out to IG the label. Like I was just talking to them tonight about like, don't lead me to the water if you really don't want me to drink it, because I'm gonna drink that water. You know
Oh
that saying,
yeah.
you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them
Oh
drink it.
yeah. Yep.
They you never look at the opposite side of that saying. You always hear you can't lead a horse to water. No.
Right.
What about the horse that actually drinks the water and now know the way to get the water themselves?
Right.
I'm
Hmm.
that girl. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it is what it is. You feel me? So, I want
Yes.
to go a little bit into what's going on with these handsome young men. What's up with Kendrick and Lamar versus Drake? Okay, like it's giving me 90 vibes.
Oh, 100%.
Going backwards here.
Yes, giving me
Are
90s
we
vibe.
leveling up in hip hop?
Huh?
Are we leveling up? Are we evolving? Or are we about to make the same mistakes? Because I'm getting Tupac and Biggie vibes.
Yeah, I am too, but I come from a background of hip hop. I used to be a rapper in the early 90s. I recorded
Go
some
ahead,
songs.
rap right now. And I was just playing for a second.
Yeah, freestyle. But with that being said, Kendrick Lamar is kicking. Oh, he's look. Shout out to Kendrick. He's tearing up. Okay. I think that it's a friendly battle is fine. That's a part of rap culture. I feel like that's how it started back in the
Yeah.
late
The
70s
battle
and
rap.
80s. It was a
Come
battle
on,
rap
let's go with
situation.
Eminem. What's that movie? Is it what's the
Um,
movie with Eminem?
uh,
I can't think of it right now.
I mean, either. I know what you're talking about though. Where they were breakdancing,
Lose yourself in the music, the moment.
breaking. Oh, you're talking about Eminem? Was that
Yeah, is
one?
that what it's called?
No, it's not called that. But Eminem, the rapper, was in his song, 8 Mile. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
well, thank you. Like the whole battle.
I love trivia, so I'm like,
I know. Don't trivia me, girl, because this gonna be all the popping. But I mean, yes, those were the vibes, the battle rap and the, you know what
yeah. I
I'm
feel
saying?
like that's okay in a friendly battle rap, but if it's going too far, and shout out to Chris Brown because he really slayed Quavo in that.
Quavo, yeah,
Oh
Quavo,
boy,
Quavo.
I mean, my goodness, it was a
I'm the
wrap.
diva tonight, y'all. But Chris Brown too. I was gonna bring him up too, and I mean, because Chris Brown, I mean, wow, he murdered it to be a singer dancer.
Yes, yes, he did. He did.
Okay, he murdered that young man. I honestly wouldn't even have nothing else to say to Chris Brown after that. It's like how can you, I mean, and that is ownership. And then let's come with the verses that was popping with the pandemic. You know, the
Oh yeah.
verses.
Oh yeah. I love. Yep.
Okay, so maybe we are evolving when it comes down to, you
Yeah.
know, this back and forth, quote unquote, beef dissing type stuff. Maybe it is an evolutionary type of thing. I mean, we got Kendrick Lamar versus Drake, and I've been kind
I
of
don't
concerned.
know. Drake is. I mean, unfortunately, Drake is that actor that came out initially, and I really honestly think that it's a creative, generated image that he has now, and people are clowning him about it. Even if he has evolved into that image now, maybe he feels closer to that image as his real self. That could be a possibility. But with all that being said, the true Drake is what Kendrick Lamar was saying, and I had said that to my family and my husband and everybody like I don't know, 6 months, a year ago. I'm like, but the real Drake is not is what Kendrick is saying. I think and that's why he's bringing it up. He's kind of saying, hey, this is what we saw. We saw you. You were like this. Now you're like this, and that's kind of what he's saying. In that, he
Yeah, I
got
mean, come
him.
on, I would never
He
want to go against Kendrick Lamar, man. Like,
no, no
what are you
way.
doing? Like, I mean, come on now. Like, that's just, I mean, but I do respect the courage. You know what I'm saying? Drake has been kind of bold lately. I must say,
Yeah,
especially him and that red girl. I
yeah,
can't wrap my head around that. I really can't. Like, that is like the least expected person that you would think he would be with, you know, or
yeah.
I don't know. I think
I
that's
think that's all
so
a part of the image, though, that he's trying to portray.
it's
There is
it's
there is an image he's portraying, you know. So
he's
and that
doing too
happens in the
much.
industry. I've been around the industry so long. Even I was in the studio with the Commodores when they recorded the song Brick House. I was about 6 years old, standing in the studio, watching them behind the thing, singing it, and then afterwards, maybe they didn't even have a ride. My mom had to take 3 carload trips to get them all to our house so that she could feed them the Creole food that she cooked because they didn't have any money either.
Wow.
But they came out with that album. Remember, it's like, well, the Commodores, and they wouldn't realize that that was their beginning stage. They didn't really have anything at that time. My mom had a
Exactly.
small Mustang that she
Yeah.
picked them up in from the studio to our house in the Hollywood Hills. She took 3 trips to get them there.
Interesting.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
you never know, you know.
You
People.
never know. You never know. I mean, but it's definitely going down right now, up in the waves, up in the music world. You know, much love, much peace, much
Yeah.
respect to Kendrick Lamar
And
and Drake.
nothing's wrong with a little friendly rap battle. I like rap battles actually.
I
I was
do
like,
too. It's
ooh, I
interesting.
was
Like,
like,
oh, I
ooh.
know. It's like back in the day in high school with your mama jokes. You'd be like, oh, I
Exactly.
think they still do
I was
that
like,
in school. Put it in the comments.
yeah, so I
Like,
mean,
ooh,
I
the
as
instigators.
long as it's friendly, it's all good. Even though
That's
we always,
interesting.
if you think about a rap battle, it's always something edgy being said. So we know that. It doesn't mean you hate the person, but in a battle, you can just say, the most interesting things. So yeah.
I mean, hey, it's like it's time. It's time to rumble. We did it
Yes,
in the lyrical boxing ring, and we ain't got no feelings over here, man. This is business. Let's get it. Let's
exactly.
go. Okay,
Exactly.
that
Exactly.
part. So I mean, hey, I
I'm with
mean
it.
that part. Yes. So I mean, the dopeness is definitely real. You know what I'm saying? Such a pleasure having you tonight. I mean, wow. Okay. The wonderful Princess Vashon is up in cyberspace, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. I mean, the dopeness is definitely real. All right. We
Thank
talked
you.
about it all. Perceptive by Princess Vashon. We talked about the life of being an event planner, of being a publicist, of, working with these different personalities, with management, with being a wife, and just blah, 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 and more and more. Such a wonderful night. And if you missed it, you can always rewind it on back because it's
Run it back.
definitely available. That part. And actually do some clips and everything, post it, share it. You know,
Yes.
give a grand, tell a friend. Definitely a dope night. You know what I'm saying? But Princess, before I let you go, okay, we got to dive more into the juice. So let's get it. Let's go. I have to ask the $1,000,000 question. Describe a stuck at a green light moment. How did you react? And what is the outcome today?
I guess I'm gonna go back and talk about Big Percy, and a stuck at a green light moment is when I kind of met him and started working with him, and how fast paced he was moving, and how he kind of put that fire underneath me to get this, get that, get this, and I reacted in a way where he contacted me one day and he said, you're a very awesome publicist, or you're little P and all this stuff. And I said, thank you so much for calling me little P, because I feel like you do so much in the industry and that you have so much going for you, and I just feel honored that you're calling me little P. And he sent me a message back and said, hey, you deserved it, you work for it, and you deserve it. And that let me know I gotta be, my foot has to be on that pedal all day, every day, and that's what I do. And the outcome
Yeah.
is amazing. The outcome is growth. The outcome is getting to where you see yourself. And we always have to see ourselves somewhere else to get to that place. So I see myself over here, and I'm on my way there. So yeah.
I love it. I love it. And I love how you perceive stuck at a green light. When I hear you talk about it, when you say stuck at a green light, you're basically saying I'm stuck on them opportunities and I'm putting the pedal to the metal.
Um,
You don't even see the being stuck as a stop.
no.
You
That means go.
you see it as a let's go. Okay, that's what the green light means. So if you're
Yes.
stuck on green,
Stuck on
let's get
green.
it, let's go. And I
Pedal to the
love
metal,
it. And
baby.
that's what I'm saying. It be so many. Wow, this is amazing. And that's the first time really, and I've been knowing you for how long, but that I really, really got how you perceive stuck at a green light.
Yeah. Yep.
And this example was awesome. You was like, hey, an opportunity was presented, and hey, I was stuck on that green light to put the pedal to the metal
Yes.
instead of being stuck at that green light at a stop
Yeah.
when those opportunities are there.
I'm stuck on go.
That part. I love it. That part right there. That part right there. So yes,
Yes.
definitely, definitely. What a dope show. Is there anything else you would like to share that you would like anybody to know on this wonderful, wonderful night?
Ah, man, I want everybody to follow Stuck at a Green Light. I mean, Forever is amazing. She's part of my team. She works with me directly with media. She's my manager. So what that means is that she helps me collect media information for events. She also will contact them and get them to attend the events, even if she's not there. She can do that remotely, and she's doing an amazing job at that. But also, we're not stuck either. So we're on a pedal too. So we're going to start adding to different things she's doing. And I want to help out with the podcast. And I want to, get her out here, like we talked about, for different events, and also help her with some stuck at the green light stuff. So stay tuned. We're going to be doing
Man,
some
there's gonna
events.
be a lot more to come. I mean, like, hey, if y'all ain't even already know, we walk the walk, honey.
Oh, yeah.
We walk the walk. And with that being said, Princess, whoa, I got some stuff to tell you. So I'm gonna be hitting you up. 'Cause, whoa,
Awesome. Yes.
oh, 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 oh.
Okay.
You hear that?
Yes.
Like for real. And it's really dope because it's like, long distance type of like a team playership to where to expand what we do.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm in Vegas, you in LA, like, and they both popping cities. They're both cities of entertainment, cities of fun, but your girl got something to tell you. You know what I'm saying? So, I
Hey.
mean, just wonderful news, wonderful things. You know what I'm saying? Is to come. So, yes, definitely, definitely stay tuned. Definitely stay tuned.
Awesome. Awesome.
All right now. So, I mean, hey, girl. Well, you know what? It's Mayhem Monday. I see you got your drink popping,
Oh, I
stopping.
sure do.
Yes. Yes. So let's get it. Let's go. Yes. And let the people know what's up, what's the name, and what's the
This is
type.
this is
Let's talk about it.
Pearson's winery, and this is honey sparkling wine, and it's not made from grapes; it's made from honey. And
Oh,
I'm going to be having a wellness event at their location, so we're going to have a whole bunch of wellness and amazing stuff happening at their winery in the San Diego area. So they're one of my
um,
sponsors, and they're amazing. I'm having a Mother's Day event on May 12th on the rooftop, and it's going to be glasses of this coming from others for free, and it's going to be amazing.
I love it. I love it.
Yes.
I mean, it's going down. Okay. And I mean, is it sweet or, I mean, I know you said it's made out of honey, but
Yeah, it's not super sweet.
right.
It's not
Okay.
that, but and it's actually stronger than grapes as far as I'm concerned. But but it's
And I'm
not
loving
super
the
sweet.
crystals.
Thank
You know,
you, thank you,
I'm loving it, So let's go. Okay.
thank you.
Let's go. I love it. I love it. So you got the wine on deck. I mean, it for those of you, what's up with the events. I'm in LA. Go to my girl page. It's right at the bottom of the screen. It's
Yes,
right at the bottom of the screen. Believe me, you will always have something to do. Always. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, Princess, it was definitely a pleasure.
thanks for having me. I appreciate it. It's amazing. Yes,
Absolutely. I mean, what a great time. I love the message of the night. It was a very chill night tonight, and hey, it bees like that. And then it be, all type of ways, but that is the type of vibe that we own. We on a
yes,
chill vibe. We're talking about leveling up. We're talking about the accomplishments and things that we're doing to show that we are an example.
yes,
We are an example of what it looks like to keep the pedal to the metal, to keep going. You know what I'm saying? And just to, level up
for sure, 100%.
that part. So you have a wonderful, wonderful night.
You
Okay.
too. You too.
Yes,
I'll talk
indeed.
to you soon, honey.
Huh?
I said I'll talk to you soon.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. We have some things to discuss. So
Yes.
I'm excited. Okay.
Yes.
And please, people, do not forget to check out the song Faded by Davida Salam. Look at these names, girl. Gosh. And True Dot P. Why are you looking like that? Did I say it right? Davina
No, you
Salam.
got it. True.p.
Let's go. Come on now.
Yeah.
Like, yes, check it out because your girl about to get faded right now. It is real though. I am. I'm about to get faded right now. I was the stream. You know what I'm
That part.
saying? Let's go. You know what I'm saying? All right now. Well, I'll holla.
Yes.
That
Nice
dot.
talking to you.
Nice talking to you as well. All right now.
All right. Bye.
Yes, what a fabulous, fabulous night with my girl Princess. Okay, it definitely went down tonight. I mean, what it do? Okay, we talked about what's going on with Kendrick Lamar and Drake. Okay, check out Perceptive by Princess Vashan. Multiple of components. You know what I'm saying? We have the hair and makeup and wellness, the event creating of things, the director of things, being a publicist, being a manager. If you're interested, if you're looking for any of those things, you know what I'm saying? Holler at my girl. We are definitely in a time of information. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it, let's go. So I'm about to dive into the announcements for tonight. Okay. So your girl got some announcements going on. All right, let's get it. Let's go. All right. So it's definitely going down in the month of May. Is definitely going down again. You know, shout out to IG the label. Shout out to everybody, the whole shebang. Okay, so Dirt Dog on Fridays is going down May 17th. May 7th, May 24th, May 31st. It's going to be different things going down. You know what I'm saying? And if you are up in Vegas, all right, holla at your girl because you do not want to miss these events. I'm telling you, you don't. You can see IG the label up on the top of the screen. You are welcome to go to that Instagram page to make sure that is going down and that is popping non-stopping. Okay, okay. Yes, indeed. And you know, for now, that is all the announcements that I really want to announce tonight. You feel me? But if you want to, if you must do, go ahead and give your girl a donation. Okay. Cash app, money sign, forever cash. If you want to bless your girl with a little something, something, you feels me? Yes, I am always doing my stuck at a green light thing on YouTube. Okay. So please, you know, get those authentic numbers up. Your girl is trying to stay away from buying views and buying followers. You go to my Instagram page, you go to my YouTube page, you will see that all of this stuff is authentically real. So please give a grin, tell a friend to go ahead and subscribe to the channel and press that good old bell when your girl right here is going live. Okay, we're stuck at a green light live show. Let's get it. Let's go. Thank you everybody for tuning in. You feel me? And the replay people, you know what I'm saying? Just thank you. You're always welcome to join the conversation. Put those comments up in the comments. Keep it respectful. Respect yourself. You know what I'm saying? Respect your life. And hey, level up. You feel me? And don't